Bloc Weekend, the scrappy and beloved UK festival, a 50-hour blur of house, techno, IDM, lasers, arcade games, water slides, and chalets. Following their ill-fated event 3 years ago in London, Bloc bounced back in 2015, bringing one of its typically staggering lineups to what now feels like its spiritual home, Butlins Minehead, a holiday resort in the south of England. This is my first time at Bloc, and all weekend I was struck by funny contrasts. The atmosphere is slapstick, but the music is dead serious, with headliners like Jeff Mills and Autechre. 1 minute you're immersed in a game of Dead Storm Pirates. The next you're taking in a performance by the Warp Records artist Clark. The biggest room, center stage, recently hosted a darts tournament.
Still, 95 pairs, you can get anyone you want.
Tonight, the Chicago Acid Pioneers Future are playing live. The schedule is pretty heavy at Bloc. Music started at around 5 on the Friday and carried on across 6 stages all night, with most artists playing 1-hour sets. This makes it hard not to be constantly running around, trying to catch everyone you want to see. You'll be speed walking through the cinema on your way to see, say, Hudson Mohawk. Then run into some friends who divert you toward Mode Selector. Then maybe back to their chalet. 10 p.m. becomes midnight, becomes 2. You still haven't eaten dinner, and it's getting harder to keep track of what time it is and who's playing where. At 6 a.m., Bloc switches to after-hour mode, closing all the stages except Carhartt, where Body Hammer plays slamming house for bleary-eyed ravers, while portraits of famous athletes watch from overhead. Disapprovingly, one would think. During the day, as ravers descend on Butlins family entertainment, a surreal atmosphere prevails, part Fear and Loathing, part Dawn of the Dead. In the water park, a place designed for rosy-cheeked children, clammy punters fling themselves down tube slides. In the arcade, 4 friends pass a flask during a 4D video ride. Burger King and Pizza Hut have rarely catered to such small appetites. Spar, meanwhile, has never been so loose. The shop rumbled with banter all weekend, and as we made our way through the maze of beer crates, this girl pulled me aside to proudly show me her hula girl in a globe.
It's amazing.
She's itching to get out of that package, I tell you.
She can't wait, mate.
But the shenanigans can only go on for so long. By 4 p.m., the music has started again, leaving just enough time to ponder the timetable, a sprawling document you never quite wrap your head around, throw some food down the hatch, and get stuck in.
We want some old school. We
And so the second night commences, another barrage of modern and wonderfully varied sounds, from party-rocking sets from the likes of Moody Man and Egyptian Lover, to more challenging and avant-garde performances such as this one from Cut Hands. The final night of Bloc ends early, at 1 a.m. This lends the whole thing an air of melancholy. As long as the weekend has been, you still can't believe it's almost over. DJ Bone cuts up techno records in the pub, Space Dimension Controller plays a surprise set in the Jack Room, and it's Jungle All Night in Red, played by old school icons as well as the likes of Rain and Ben UFO. Center Stage hosts an Oscut Tone showcase, and once I pop my head in, it's impossible to leave. Ben Clark and Marcel Detman make the final moments of this festival deeply satisfying. There's a big last track, a confetti cannon goes off, and everybody throws their hands in the air, savoring exactly the kind of moment we all came here for. And just like that, the house lights come on, everyone shuffles out, and it's over. Well, not over. There are still the chalets, obviously, but, officially over. At least until next year.